The Conservatory of Song is a traveling conservatory of music that provides vocal lessons, master classes, and recitals to secondary students that would otherwise not have the opportunity. The goal of the conservatory is to provide Minnesota students with high quality educational opportunities to grow as individual musicians. The mission of the Conservatory of Song is as follows: to provide high quality and individualized voice lessons to students who excel in solo repertoire. Additionally, students will have the opportunity to perform and learn in front of other peers, teachers, parents, and community members. The Conservatory's experience. Although this is the first year the Conservatory travels together, all of the presenters and clinicians are trained performers with teaching experience. The presenters and clinicians come from a variety of backgrounds with many different experiences as performers. The project overview. The conservatory will travel annually to Minnesota high school schools, conducting a 2-day workshop at each school. Throughout the 2-day period, students will be given individual voice lessons, participate in master classes, and perform for the community. Students will be chosen by their individual teachers to participate in lessons and master classes. If a student is not interested in participating as a performer, they will be encouraged to take part in the workshop. All students will observe in the masterclass and be able to benefit even if not selected individually. The clinicians will then select outstanding students to represent their school at a recital presented to the community at the end of the 2-day workshop. The recital will also include the presenters performing on the concert. This will give the students not only the opportunity to work with the clinicians, but observe them taking the stage as well. It is our goal to give the students a broadened perspective as an individual performer. It will also give students the opportunity to perform not only for their teacher and other students, but the community members as well. Private lessons and masterclass expectations. Students will be encouraged to prepare at minimum 3 selections to work on with their clinicians in private lessons and masterclasses. Students should prepare at least 1 English selection and 1 foreign language selection of their choice. The selection should vary in style, showcasing the full potential of the student. Students are encouraged to memorize their selections for all performances. Translations of foreign language should be readily available during all sessions with a presenter. If a student has more than 3 selections, the presenter will choose what will be worked on in the time allotted to each individual student. Follow-up and evaluation. Conservatory of Song will continue to evaluate the program by soliciting feedback and conducting follow-up conversations with the individual students, teachers, parents, and local artists involved. This will assist in meeting the needs of the attendees as well as the current participants. Each student, teacher, and administrator involved will be emailed a survey provided by the conservatory administrators. The survey will provide the Conservatory of Song with feedback on what went well during the workshop, in addition to opportunities for future advancement. Evaluations will be conducted via email, online survey, and personal phone calls to the school administration and music directors. Both the clinicians and the supporting member will conduct the evaluations. Based on the comments of the evaluations, the Conservatory of Song will refine their program to better meet the needs of the participating schools, clinicians, and communities. Music directors and administrators will be able to apply to the conservatory for their school district. The schools that will be visited will be selected based on the recommendation and application of the school's music director. The schools will be named based on individual talent, school administration willingness, community involvement, ability to host presenters overnight, etc. Commitment to and from the community. Our organization will work closely with the communities that we visit each year to ensure growth in the arts in the school and the community. With a joint effort from each individual community and our organization, we will be able to make more opportunities available for the young, thriving musicians. With the assistance of community funding, tours may be extended for more than the standard 2-day workshop. If an individual community raised enough funding, it would be possible to host multiple sessions throughout the year. Project administration. Volunteers will be providing the majority of the administrative duties prior to the traveling workshop. We will also have a supporting member assisting with administration and funding with access to a matching grant program from a corporate sponsor. This program provides $500 for 50 hours of volunteered time to a nonprofit organization one time in a calendar year. The supporting member would not only be offering time, but funding as well. Our project expenses. The artist fees of $1,012.50 comes from each artist being allotted a $20 food stipend per day. If you take $20 times the 3 artists traveling times 15 days, it equals a total of $900. The individual schools will be providing the artist accommodations, saving some money for us. But we will also have to take into consideration transportation cost. The transportation cost is a rough estimate. On 1,000 miles traveled divided by 20 miles per gallon, equaling 50, times $2.25 per gallon of gas, equaling $112.50, thus concluding the $1,012.50 for artist fees. We will have to have money for promotion and marketing of $1,000. Posters, flyers, brochures, radio advertisements will all be provided by us, given to the schools to hand out in their own communities. $1,000 is the rough estimate for the total cost. As far as planning goes, $900. Each clinician will receive $100 per planning session prior to the tour. Why $900? We will have 3 planning sessions, so thus concluding $100 per session times 3 clinicians times 3 sessions equals $900. Evaluation, another $1,000. Hard copies of surveys will be mailed to each school and community. Funds will be used for postage and printing costs. Professional development, $9,000. Each clinician will be given $200 per day on the trip. $200 times 15 days is $3,000. $3,000 times 3 clinicians and presenters equals $9,000. Our total expense would be $12,912.50. Our project revenue would include our corporation supporting member sponsorship of $500, and we are requesting $12,412.50 from the Arts Board.